I don't know if the way I explained it really expressed how dire our situation was. So how did 30 plus hours of travel go? It says a lot. What?
It wasn't terrible, it was just really long. But nothing like disastrous happened.
Well, this trip was a hot mess. 3.5 years ago, our friends Andy and Aubrey invited us to Chile with them to go trekking in Patagonia. But from the start, it seemed like this trip was destined to fail. The first few days were actually pretty easy and relaxing. We enjoyed some time at the city park, we went to a vineyard and sipped some local wines, we even got to play with some chickens and some alpacas. This trip began just as good as any other trip has.
Like this.
Sure. Salute.
We have a very good relation.
Cheers.
Very good.
You're the cute one, Lily.
Say hi. Oh, that's so nice.
In just a minute, we're going to be getting on that plane and finally going to Patagonia. Whoop, whoop. We're there! Yay! Whoop. Whoop. There it is! Oh, bus! Arriving in Puerto Natales was surreal. We had been planning this trip for so long. In 2019, we started planning too late, so we had to abort our plans pretty quickly. In 2020, the whole world was on lockdown. In 2021, we were ready to take our newborn son with us, but he would have had to quarantine for 2 weeks, so it wasn't worth our time.
Say hola. 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 Bienvenidos a Chile.
And finally now, in 2022, we made it to Chile. We were finally in Patagonia. Getting here was probably the most difficult place we've ever traveled to. After a 4.5-hour drive to Las Vegas, an Uber, 5 airplanes, and 3 buses, we finally arrived in Parque Nacional Torres del Paine. Got to the park, no permit. And third bus, no bus ticket. We're just kind of winging it. Does this count as the official start? Since 2019, when we started planning, we got 2 more friends to join us, Alex and Lauren. They're the kind of friends that just say, book whatever, and we'll show up. So Andy and I booked everything, and that was their biggest mistake. No, actually, letting Andy and I book everything was everyone's biggest mistake. Hey, you want to tell me what's going on?
Oh, Jesus Christ. We got no tents. We're here. We got nothing. We're gonna sleep under the stars tonight.
Tetless and Torres.
Tetless and Torres, 2022.
We're 5 airplanes and 3 buses deep, and we have no place to sleep.
Oh, more than that. Oh, like more than that, my dear.
No bus ticket, no permit.
No tents.
Yeah, you heard that right. We booked sleeping bags and pads and the ground. We didn't book tents somehow. So we talked to the receptionist at both the refugio and the campsite, and they were seeing what they could do for us, but it was looking pretty bleak. They had no tents available, and it sounded like there were no beds available either. All we could do was wait. The most alarming part, however, was we couldn't really bail. There were no more buses going back to Puerto Natales that night. So if we didn't have a bed, we didn't know what we were going to do. I got us beds in the refugio for the same price as the tent. After a big old fiasco, we're finally home.
We think.
I mean, there's been a speed bump after speed bump here. There she is. All 6 people. Yeah, tight little space.
Cheers, guys.
Salute all around.
We made it.
Mama. Salute.
2 adventures.
We have a bed. We have a bed and a roof.
Going this way. Yeah, we did. We did it. We did.
Where is he? You better come find him. Did you hear that?
Where'd he go?
With how long it took us to plan this trip and our catastrophic booking errors. Oh, and I forgot. Andy forgot his passport. We kept thinking, this trip couldn't possibly get any worse. Or could it?
All right, guys, we're doing this.
We are finally beginning the thing that we've spent the last 3 years trying to plan. We are hiking the W Trek in Torres del Paine National Park in southern Chile.
I don't even know what day we're on. Feels like we've been here for a month.
It's day 1. But it feels really great. Finally, after many, many challenges, even challenges yesterday, we are here. It's awesome. Windy pass. Oh, it is now windy and rainy and very cold all of a sudden. Woo! Wanna go outside? No. Good stop at Chileno. Now it's time for an even steeper portion of the trail, but sunnier skies. I was gonna ask you how that Bobo bar was, but sounds like it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
In just an instant, we frantically took off our backpacks, put on our rain jackets, said it's freezing rain now, and extremely windy out of nowhere. Cool. How's that sandwich? Worth every second of every step. Look at you hiking. Oh, it's starting to rain or hail or something. I don't know. That's the only way to go. Oh my... Kellen, oh my gosh. Day 2 is off to a roaring start. We are extra vigilant because of a puma around our home here. And we don't know if we have a tent or a bed where we're headed. So in 11 miles, we will surely find out.
Get better as the trip continues.
There you go. Today's been an easier day, but a slower day because Callan's being a little moody. We've stopped to change layers many times. We've stopped many times to pick flowers and leaves. We had to stop to give a snack to realize he didn't want the snack, but then later realized he actually wanted the snack. But now with the backpack leash on it, he wanted gloves, but then he didn't want gloves. He wanted out, so we let him walk for a little bit. Then I put him on my shoulders. He didn't like it, but then he did like it. So we're just going with the flow. You want to make this an enjoyable experience for everyone, including your child. So we're going to stop and pick all the leaves.
Nice choice.
Made it to lunch spot. Can't wait to take a break underneath these amazing rocks.
Who's this?
Salud.
Salud.
We are at Cuernos, not Frances, because Frances apparently only has tents that are not very good available for us. So we were able to get some tents here and get our meals taken care of. And it's going to be a very long day tomorrow, which we're not very happy about. Oh, hey! But we have a place to sleep, and that is all that really matters in the end.
Yeah, well, Alex is playing now.
I may have done it wrong. I'll go with me.
Alex is playing now. So we're actually playing the real rules.
Yeah, I
Your
know.
points are always your points, and your hand is always your hand.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Here. I sucked off the Peppa. It's all done.
I don't know if the way I explained it really expressed how dire our situation was, but we really had no place to sleep for three of the 4 nights that we're here, and we just kind of went on and figured we'd figure it out there, and it was a lot of smooth talking and convincing, but it took a lot of time at all these places to get our beds for the night. So tomorrow is going to be a much longer day.
We hope we have beds tomorrow.
We have beds tomorrow.
We thought we had beds.
Well, okay, fair enough. I mean, Andy booked it, so who knows? We also convinced the people here, who have been very nice and helpful, to give us a breakfast to go. So we're going to grab that and run. Our lunch is actually at the next Refugio, so we have to pick that up by 8. And then we're going to go up to Mirador Britanico, and then down to Grande. Hopefully it's not too much to do in a day, but we're doing it. So it's going to be a good day. Right?
So good.
We're trying to go to bed, and this is how bright it is at 10 p.m. here in southern Chile. Good night, buddy. Try to get some sleep, even though it's bright out. We just left Cuernos, and we're headed up to Mirador Britanico. The ladies were very nice, and they had our breakfast para llevar ready a little before 7. So we hit the trail exactly at 7 o'clock so we can get a move on. Oh, and Merry Christmas Eve. Here you go. Ready, set, good job. We made it to Frances. I got the lunches. When we got to the camping spot on the trail, I asked where the food was, and they said it was all the way down. And they made sure to let me know that it's far down. So I ran down, got it. Brittany stayed up, and now it's just a grind all the way back up. But we're good now. We have all our food. Hopefully we have all our beds for the rest of the trip, and hopefully there's no more issues. Hopefully. Alright, here's where we're gonna leave most of our stuff, so we have less weight to carry up to Britanico. Alright, time to go up. You're with me now, buddy. Say ready, ready, set, go!
Good job, Dada.
It's heavy as heck. bird.
Why does it take so long to hike? You have to touch every tree.
Alright, by Mirador, Britanico. Just came down from Mirador, Britanico. And we are going to go as fast as we can to Paine Grande and have Christmas dinner. Help Mama fill that water up.
Okay, squeeze. Good job.
Whoa! Hey, what are you doing?
It's so funny.
We're there. Cool. Here.
We're halfway there. Well, not really.
Made it back to Italiano. Oof. We got the other bag, did some rearranging, and now we're off to Paine Grande, which hopefully won't take too long. It is very hot now. Very hot. Sometimes when the baby's not having it, you gotta abort your original plans and just go with the flow. We aren't entirely sure what's making them upset. No snacks or milk or water making them happy. So, we're rolling with it. We'll be okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Gracias, salud.
Cheers.
Don't mind if I do.
You guys are good.
Callan's in the box.
He found his new box.
Get over
Merry Christmas to everybody. All good night. I hope I get a good night's rest. God, I hope I can sleep in. I want to sleep in so bad. I don't think I can sleep in.
Feliz Navidad. Wow.
Okay, Callan. It is time to leave out some milk and cookies for Santa. You ready, buddy? Yeah, okay. Callan, can you give this to Santa too? Okay. Thank you so much. You did a great job, buddy. Santa's gonna love his tinto and his galletas.
Yum, yum, yum. And the lights.
Yep.
Okay, he's gonna fill your stocking.
Stocking. That's right.
Say Merry Christmas. Here, let's see if Santa can. He ate your cookies. Santa ate your cookies?
And the wine's completely gone.
Oh my gosh. Should we try it? Let's see if it was any good.
It's Christmas Day. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. And it's the last day of our trek. Yesterday got pretty rough. It took us 12 hours. So we started at 7 a.m. from Cuernos, Refugio, and ended at exactly 7 p.m. at Paine Grande. The rest of our group already made it there. And we weren't sure what dinner plans were, other than that it was a special Christmas dinner. We were afraid we were going to miss it. The smell of pine trees is overwhelming my senses. We have a backpack malfunction. It's making it difficult for Brittany to carry Callan. In the last hour and a half yesterday, Callan was having a bit of a meltdown. And we don't know why. Nothing seemed to appease him. So it was rough, but we made it. And in time for dinner, it was really nice. This morning, my legs are feeling pretty rough though.
Oh my gosh.
Hey!
Wow. That was
Bravo. Bravo.
We're there, buddy. We're there. Merry Christmas, buddy. Good job. Merry Christmas, buddy. Cheers.
Christmas lunch. Cup of noodles. Cerveza.
Good news.
Pringles.
Good news. It works. We can actually eat now.
And cookies.
cookies.
Cookies?
Mama.
Oh. Pringles. Mmm.
It's okay. It doesn't have a lot of flavor.
Oh, good job.
That's strong.
So strong. Good job, buddy.
Fish the water?
Here, comes our boat. Say toot toot. Toot toot.
Well, we did it. We finally finished the W Trek. Despite all of the speed bumps and hurdles along the way, we made it to the end. But this actually wasn't the end. The trip was not over, and there were still some challenges awaiting us.
You see the ice?
Salud. Feliz Navidad. Yet again, we're in a mess. The bus that was supposed to pick us up at 5:15 never came. It did not come to our stop. It is close to 7 now, so we're walking to the hotel, and we're gonna try to catch a 7 o'clock bus over there. 7:45 bus over there.
Which means that we'll be getting to Fortuna's house at midnight.
Yeah. There is no 7:45 bus. We're in a van.
Bus.
Oh, it's a bus. It's a bus. A bus. Bus. Today is a bit of a bust. There is extreme winds here for the next week, so they've canceled all penguin tours.
Cheers! You got the cheers? Is it delicious?
It is the best thing. I remember when we got to the hot springs in Maipo Canyon, I said to Brittany something to the effect of, I know we're going to laugh about this one day, but that day is not quite today. The trip was so tough on us, and we knew it was comedic, but we had yet to see the humor in all of our follies. But now I'm sitting at a desk behind a microphone, and that day is today. We laugh about this story so much when we tell it now. It's just so ridiculous how so many things could have gone wrong. Sometimes, though, we don't go on vacation just to do the things that we set out to do. You go on vacation to experience some new things. Now, I wouldn't wish this upon anybody, but how many people get to say that they were stuck in the middle of nowhere and they did not know where they were going to sleep that night? Well, our plan today was to hike up to Morado Glacier. And I don't think we're going to do that today. There's no road. Well, plot twist. We can do the hike. We just had to move some cones out of the way and take a bit of a detour. The hostel was less than ideal, but we're good now. So good. Coffee's not great today. We have instant coffee and some cold bathroom sink water. Yum. And there's something about the camaraderie that we experienced by going with friends. We don't typically travel with friends, but this was a special trip because we get to share in the follies together as a team. There were a handful of times that we had wished we were back at home, that we weren't on this trip anymore. But now, We are so glad that we got to experience it all. It's something that's going to stick with us forever. And now that we're home and safe, it's something we can laugh about and enjoy over and over again with our friends and our family. Sometimes vacation is not about the things that you do while you're away. It's the things that the vacation does to you. Or some sappy saying like that. I don't know. All I know is that I'm really glad that I got to experience this with my wife, and my son, and with some friends. It's a special memory for sure. Cheers.
Cheers!
Quite the trip. Oh, one more.
One more.
Hey, Callan. Hey, Callan. Hey, Callan. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
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 My wiki is done.
Do it again.
The wine's kicking in.
Yeah.
Quality life skills.